Hello, I'm Mrs Stammers. I'm the other class teacher down in early years at St Bartholomew's Academy, and I will be working alongside Mrs Gibbons to help support your children in the first 3 weeks of the induction. Just to let you know again that you'll be entering into the classroom via the playground. So once they come into the classroom, they'll come in through our outdoor learning area, which is quite obvious to spot outside of school. When they come in, they'll be in the classroom with their friends, and we're going to be starting 10 children at staggered times each day. So you will get an email that tells you what date your start date will be for your child. It might not necessarily be the first day of school. They will then come in for 2 days where they will finish just before lunch, and they will need to be picked up again from the outside area at 11:50. After those 2 days, they'll do another 2 days where they stay for lunch, and they'll get used to the routine of going down to the hall for their sandwiches or their dinner. They will then finish at 10 to 1, so 12:50. After they've done those 2 days of finishing at 11:50, 2 days of finishing at 12:50, they will then be in at full time. So that will be from 10 to 9 in the morning until 3:15. As I said to you, they're going to be eating down in the hall, and they will need a packed lunchbox when they start staying for lunch.
I'd like to tell you a little bit about what your child will be doing once they come through the door very bravely on their own. We want to say to you and reassure you, we hope, that the classrooms will look very similar to preschool. And we do that for a reason, because we want your child to feel comfortable, and to give us a chance to get to know them as they show us what they can do through structured play situations, and also independent play. The children will be following the foundation stage curriculum that they've already started at preschool, and that just smoothly comes into school, and the transition is seamless. We'll be taking your children on from whatever point they are at. And we do appreciate that this year particularly, there have been, as we know the reason, a lot of absences from preschools, which obviously we will take into account. And we want to reassure parents that at that point, wherever your child is where we will take them on. We'll not be going over things they know already. We will be challenging in a friendly way, and making sure that we realise their potential. Once they achieve the foundation stage curriculum, we are very experienced in actually moving the children on to the national curriculum, and we have a number of children who reach that by the time we get into the summer. So that is often a question that we're asked. So what sort of things do we expect your child to be able to do once they come to school? This again, I know, causes some anxiety with some parents. We don't have a list, we don't have a tick list or a checklist. What we want them to be able to do is really come in, relax and show us what they can do. It is very helpful, and it actually gives your child quite a lot of confidence if they can use the toilet. It's helpful to us, you'll understand the reason for that, but also your child, I think, will feel more confident if they already have that skill. Having said that, we are used to children having the odd accident, and if that happens, what we do is, if we can manage it in school, we will do so. If not, we will phone you to ask you to pick up your child, maybe give them a quick wash and then bring them back if that's necessary. It is helpful if your child is able to manage most of their school clothing and their uniform and their shoes. Gone are the days of laces, so we don't need to worry about those, hopefully. But we do like the children to be sort of in charge of their own clothing and looking after it, and it's another plea, please, for everything to be named. You'll appreciate that one St Bart's sweatshirt looks very much like another one, so we do need everything to be named, please. It's useful if your child can recognise their own name so that they can check on that sweatshirt whether it's theirs or not. But again, that's something that we will be teaching the children. We're not expecting them to be able to write. If they can, that's a bonus for us, and as I said before, we'll be moving them on. Counting skills, number recognition is also a super thing to be able to do, and we'll be thrilled to see if the children can do that, but if they can't, that's something that we'll put in place in our own curriculum for them.